Just Some Podcast Media.
The thoughts and opinions on Just Some Podcast are of the hosts and guests and do not represent the views of organizations that employ them or they volunteer for. They are also not responsible for spontaneous black holes or nuclear wars that may occur. You have been warned.
Join us on a journey into the inner psyche of our guest as we ask five questions. All right, Jamie, you said you've listened to the show before, so have you heard 5 questions?
I have. I've heard it a couple times.
Okay, well then you know that we ask the same 5 questions to all of our guests. Mm-hmm. I ask the question, Tom makes fun of your answers.
Trust me, I was going to make fun of her anyways, so...
Said I wouldn't expect anything less.
Well, it's Tom, yeah.
Exactly.
Question 1, Jamie. What is your favorite medical word?
That is a good question.
That's why we asked it.
I will use one from a diagnosis today, and it's pemphigoid.
All right, you got us.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
It's a fluid-filled sac on the skin.
Oh. I happen to know what a pinguecula is, but not that.
Well, now you know.
And what was it? Say it one more time.
Pemphigoid.
That's a new one.
Yep, you win. All right, she wins that question. I don't know. Okay.
Question 2, Jamie. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
I don't know if it would really be a job, but I would love somebody to pay me to work out and work in the garden.
So you would be a landscaper. That's what you just...
No, I would like to run most of the day and then come home and work in the garden in the afternoon. It would be a lovely existence.
So you want to be a landscaper and a gardener. Jesus, I just told you twice.
Do landscapers run?
I don't know.
Oh, there's so many jokes. I'm just...
Yeah, exactly. Well, when you're pushing that mower, I guess you could call that. I don't know. Like, she is an avid marathon runner, so...
I do enjoy the running, so I'm not talented whatsoever, but if somebody would like to pay me to just run all day long, that would be fabulous.
So you would be a professional runner and a landscaper?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
There you go, Tom. Make fun of that.
Yeah.
There are so many jokes. She just made fun of herself. Okay, so she said she would be a gardener, and nothing wrong with gardeners, but she's trying to make it sound like it's something else. I'm like, that's already an occupation. She's like, wouldn't that be amazing if I just got to garden all day? I'm like, yeah, that's already a job. Like, what are you trying to, like...
People get paid to just garden in their yard?
Yes, they're called landscapers. I literally have said this 6 times.
The landscape.
And that's other people's yards, Tom. She's talking about she wants to garden in her own yard.
Oh, okay. That's called independently wealthy. Yeah. And that I don't know how to do. So,
or farmers. Just ask Sam.
Yes. Oh, or farmers.
Yeah, I'd be a farmer.
So why didn't you say that the first time?
All right. Question 3, Jamie. Your first car.
Oh.
Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Oh, it was the best ever. It was a little bit of both. It was a baby blue Ford Mustang that was just a rolling turd.
I like how she set it up. It's like, Ford Mustang. We're like, yeah, okay, I see the stylish ride. No.
Oh, I loved that car, and I hated that car.
What year was it? Do you remember?
It was maybe a 91, I believe. I'm trying to remember, but I treated it so bad, and then the engine eventually exploded.
And then it became a paperweight.
Yes. Poor baby blue Mustang.
No, she was a good car while she lasted, until she wasn't.
Was there anything about it that was? Was there anything about it that was like rolling turd, or just that you just drove it like you stole it? And
I drove it like I stole it and turned it into a rolling turd. It was fine when I got it.
By the time she was done, it had a miscolored door on the other side. No door panels on the driver's side. She used pliers.
No muffler.
Used pliers to handle some of the switches. So.
Oh, okay. Question 4, Jamie. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe, What's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
Oh man, that's hard. I don't know. My favorite sweatshirt?
Wow.
That's a new one. We have not heard that.
My favorite sweatshirt.
Well, I can't replace that.
What is your favorite? Like, is it got something on it, or is it just comfortable? What?
It's so amazing. It's a sweatshirt that I bought when I was in college, and it's like 20 some years old now, and it's completely threadbare and you can see through it, and it doesn't even hold its structure anymore, but I love it.
So, Ben, and I'm sure you can agree with me on this. No, hold on. This isn't so much making fun of Jamie as this is a phenomenon that I have witnessed in multiple girlfriends and now my wife. They all have something like this.
We do.
Like, I have a pair of sweatpants I've had since I was 3 months old. And yeah, like, those aren't pants. That's a drawstring. That's what's left of it. And I love it. And I don't know what it is. I cannot figure it out. But every female I know, and I'm not saying everyone in the world, but every female that I know of has something like this.
It's true. It's amazing. It just feels so good.
Like my current wife. I was gonna say my current wife.
Wow.
Well, trust me,
Tom.
there are days where I'm like, she's about to be my past tense wife, so I might as well get used to this terminology. But no, she has several pairs of like sweatpants that she wears as pajamas, and all the time I'm like, I will be glad. As much money as we have spent on clothes for you, you would think at some point sweatpants would have been on the menu. And she's like, but I've had these since high school and blah 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 blah. And so here we are still using them.
Nothing you can buy will be as good.
I maybe, but I
So, confession time, Tom.
uh-oh, let's hear it.
I still have my senior T-shirt from high
See?
school.
Even Ben has.
No, whoa, hold on, that's different. I'm sure I have a t-shirt that says like class of 99 or something on it somewhere, but that's not my favorite thing. All right, like it might be in a
Fair
drawer
enough, okay.
somewhere where I'm like, okay, but she's making it sound like every night I watch Grey's Anatomy and I cuddle up in my sweatshirt, and I'm like, no, I might still have it, but it's in here somewhere.
Jamie, how often do you wear it?
Well, now that it's summertime in Tennessee, I'm not wearing it right now, but I'd give it about 2 more weeks and I'll bust that baby out and I'll wear it till April.
See what I mean? That's a completely different phenomenon than what we were just talking about.
Touche, sir.
And I don't mean it so much. I think we all have like a favorite pair of jeans or something like that. I don't mean it like that. I just mean women, but they'll find something and they will literally wear it till it disintegrates. And I can't figure that out. It just is weird to me.
I don't know.
I don't know how to explain.
All right, Jamie. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
Where am I? Am I here?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to go to the food truck park and I'm going to buy me a taco and some beer.
What's on your taco?
Chicken, onions, and cilantro.
And what beer?
A Bell's Pilsner.
I've never had Bell's Pilsner, so
I haven't either. So
I think though, based on knowing Jamie and her extensive beer drinking history, that we can say that's a win. Bell's, I almost said Bell's palsy. Bell's Pilsner is a winning beer.
It is.
I love the
It's a fabulous beer. Even though it's from Michigan, it's one of the best.
Oh fuck! She just said it's from Michigan. Ugh. God, I don't,
Well, you just lost Tom.
yes, I don't give a damn for the whole state of Michigan. So, damn it. All right.
All right, Lana, this is 5 questions. We ask the same 5 questions to all of our guests.
Okay.
I ask the question, Tom makes fun of your answers.
Okay.
Right, Tom?
That's the dynamic we decided on.
Yeah.
All right, question 1. Lana, what is your favorite medical word?
Favorite medical word? Probably chlamydia.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, because
Wow.
it sounds like a flower, but it's not.
That's true. You know, that's a valid point. It kind of does. Like,
I mean, it does. Chlamydia. You know, it just sounds like a flower. And plus, it's really hard to spell. You know, and
I
so I don't know. That's just what popped in my head. Chlamydia, the flower.
I love I got a whole row of chlamydia blooming out on the, out of the lawn.
I mean, if you went to a nursery and said, "Hey, what kind of flower is that?" and they said, "Oh, that's the chlamydia bush," it would sound perfectly normal.
She is correct.
I got nothing for that. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to start using that at work. We got a good old chlamydia bush blooming in room 22. I'll go back there and deal with it.
In room 2 here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for the nurse. Yeah, Tom. So they're complaining of chlamydia bushes after going on a Tinder date. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah.
It happens. All right. Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Oh, let's see. Probably a real estate agent, because I like looking at houses. But I would only want clients who were real easy to deal with. So,
It's like a pipe dream.
So nothing hard.
Nothing hard. I used to say that if I was going to do anything non-medical, I would want to work like at Starbucks. But now I think I would like to go show houses and stuff like that all day.
Well, I mean, it can be medical. Like, would you go back to school and become a surgeon or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. So screw real estate.
True.
She's like, I want to cut people.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. So, I just figured with your accent, it would either be between NASCAR driver, moonshine distiller, or barbecue chef.
You know what? I'm not a good cook, so that knocks that out. I did buy my husband a still, so when we get that up and running, I'll let you know.
You had better.
Yes.
I will drive to your house for some Lana moonshine.
Okay, yeah. So. It's going to be called the Chlamydia Bush Shine.
Boom!
No.
Look at this.
Yeah, there we go.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yep. Well, I'm going to get the labels made and everything.
I want there to be like if you do flavors, I want a Tom flavor in there somewhere. Okay. This is spicy. It burns down south Tom moonshine. Okay. Yeah, like that special case.
Spicy and
but kind of tastes like ass.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
It burns when I pee, Tom.
Yeah.
All right, question 3. Lana, think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Oh my gosh, it was a stylish ride. I had a 1976 Camaro with Krager mag wheels, and it was wrapped up in the back, and my stereo had an equalizer power booster. It was the shit.
Damn.
She is not messing around.
No, I'm telling you.
No,
but it was cool.
You know what? She had my attention at Camaro, but when I knew she was serious was when she said mag wheels. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
She knows.
It had some mag wheels. Yes, it was something else.
Sounds like
it was something else. So
it was. Yeah.
What was your top speed on it?
You know what? I'd say probably 100 miles an hour. We had this little road in the town I grew up in, and we would go race Camaros. Well, I raced another kind of Camaro, but I always had a car full of girls. So, and I think he let me win, but I always felt like my car was a little slower because it was full of people, and he just had his in his car. But I used to win all the time. So.
Did you do anything to the motor just for?
No. No, it might have been before I bought it, but no, it was all for looks, but I probably had it for a few years, and like I say, it broke down a lot and stuff, but it was good. I liked it.
That's a win.
Question 4. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
Probably my laptop, just because most of my pictures and all that kind of stuff is on there. So I would think my laptop.
Tom, we're going to change that question.
No, we're not changing the question, but what is it up with chicks and they always are worried about pictures?
It wasn't all chicks. Eric was pictures too.
Well, because that's just something you can't replace.
And that was Eric's answer too, see?
Well, you know what though? It is in the cloud now. So I mean, technically you can, but you know, it's just kind of when you think about it, you just want to make sure you have all that kind of stuff. I could have said like my grandmother's china, but then I would have died in the fire. So
See, she's being practical. She's being practical
I
with this
only have
answer.
one thing to grab, so I'm going to grab this laptop because you know it's got everything I need on it.
But see, Tom, I think for the future, we're going to have to be like, so if your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe, and all your pictures are safe, then what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
I see. Yeah, the Lana variant. That's what we're going to start calling it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's fine. So, I think that is important to a lot of people, though, is just, you know.
And I'm not saying
pictures.
I'm not saying it's not important, but it just strikes me as I get to keep one thing for the rest of my life. I don't know that pictures is the first thing. I'm like, I could take more pictures, but I can't replace. I honestly, we answered this one time. I really don't even remember what I said.
I don't remember what you said either.
I probably said something cool like my genuine, authentic, fabricated 1976 Sports Illustrated football phone or something. I don't know, but I don't remember it being. I don't remember being pictures.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it was your $173,000 dog.
Oh, fuck you. So yeah, no, you said my pet is safe. I have a puppy now, Miss Lana, and
was it that expensive?
Do what?
Was it $173,000?
In pesos, maybe. I don't know. I tell you right now, my wife was determined to get a puppy and just jammed it down my throat until I basically had a mental breakdown one day and just bought her a puppy.
I'm just going to keep inflating the price every time.
She picked the most expensive dog on the planet at this moment in time. So yeah, I have one of those. So
$2.5 million dog.
Yes, in yen, it's at least 2.4 million. So, and she is the cutest little thing in the world. She's got all the coloring and body of like a Cocker Spaniel, but she's got the wrinkly, fat face and stuff like that, like a Shar Pei. So it's she is adorable. She's still pissing on my floor. That's getting to me, but you know, everyone keeps telling me, oh, she's a puppy, she'll grow out of it. I'm like, well, her lifespan is rapidly shortening if she doesn't learn. So she needs to get her ass in gear and start pissing outside every time. But yeah, I mean, she got shots. I realized the other night how much she must have grown on me, because she got her like last set of vaccination shots and she didn't have a good reaction. She started throwing up, and my wife is at home like, oh my God, what do I do? And I found myself at work going, oh my God, I got to get home and make sure my puppy's okay. And I was like, damn it, this puppy's growing on me. So I knew then.
It's very, very cute.
She is. I will send you a picture when we get off the air. I'll send you a picture and you'll be like, oh my God, she's adorable. Everybody loves her.
Yeah, they're cute.
All right. Let's get this last one. Ben's rolling his eyes so hard I can hear him clicking. So let's just, yeah.
All right, Lana. Question 5. The question that will tell us all about you.
It's like a mental Rorschach test that we can hear over a radio. So
okay.
You have $9.18 in your pocket. What all do you buy?
I'm going to buy a Reese's cup, some milk, and some Funyuns.
Oh my God! Will you marry me? I'm just saying. Oh my God, that is
like road trip food. So that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna give me a Reese's and get some milk, and I'm gonna get Funyuns.
If she had thrown a Slim Jim in there, I would have been like, I'm marrying her tomorrow.
I would put a Slim Jim in there too. I love me some Slim Jim.
There you go. See.
Oh, she wants to make moonshine. She likes barbecue. She pretty much said my grocery list. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah.
I got to meet you. I got to meet you and give you a hug. I'm telling you.
Come on to North Carolina. We got plenty of room here.
All right. Maybe I'll have to, when I can afford a visit, because my expensive ass dog, maybe I'll.
That's true.
Yeah,
$3.4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have. Every show now, I want to hear a new one. Did you know in Pakistan that dog's worth 12 million rupees?
That would be good. You should look that up. That's gonna be fun.
Oh God, it is ridiculous. Yeah.
5 questions with Margaret Fitzgerald.
Oh, wow. I'm
I know it sounds weird.
Yeah, I'm like, this can't be real. So,
Question 1.
hold on. I got to point out something.
Yes,
ma'am. Usually, what happens is Ben asks the questions, and then as the person answers, I make fun of their answers in some way. But I don't think I can do that today. So I don't feel like I have the capacity to bring that. So if you hear me say something sarcastic, please feel free to tell me to shut it, and I promise you won't hear another word.
Okay.
All right. Question 1. Margaret, what's your favorite medical word?
Oh, my favorite medical word. Borborygmi.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a good one. and no, I'm not going to make fun of. There you go.
Yeah, we got time. Yeah.
Nothing. When Margaret Fitzgerald says her favorite word, you just listen. So
well,
there it is.
Well, I've got another one. Another
Uh-oh.
one, except it's a couple of words.
Okay.
And it goes back to an old surgery that was done years ago for peptic duodenal ulcers, and it was called Billroth 2. And there was a Billroth 1 and a Billroth 2, but I always thought Billroth 2 would be an excellent name for the rock band where I'm going to be the lead singer. Except I can't sing, and I have no musical talent. But other than that, it was all going to work out beautifully.
I just imagine the surgeon going, you can have Bill Ruff 1 or Bill Ruff 2. And you're like, obviously, I want the second one. That's why they invented it. Like, why don't I take the 1 if there's a 2?
Yes. Or on stage tonight, Dr. Margaret Fitzgerald, lead singer for Bill Roth 2. And by the way, it's Roman numeral 2. It's not number 2.
Well, yeah,
Roman numeral 2. Of course.
It's classier.
That's
that
way more metal. Yeah.
Well, that leads great into question 2, which I think you've already answered now. But if you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
It would be to be a singer in a band, except I have no musical talent, and your eardrums would bleed if I started to sing. Or else I keep thinking I would do something, maybe what I would do is something deep and meditative, like make cheese, or because I've done that, or make yogurt. And then I go like, I'd be so bored so quickly.
Yeah. No.
I need variety.
So what's your favorite type of cheese?
My favorite type of cheese, I humbly say, it's the goat's cheese that I make with chive and black pepper and a little bit of sea salt, and then roll it up in little balls, put it in some olive oil with some red pepper flakes. Oh, it's delicious.
That sounds
Well,
pretty
it
good.
sounds delicious. Yes.
All right. Question 3. Think back to your first car.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a stylish ride, or was it kind of a rolling piece of crap?
Oh, the latter. The latter. Okay. Wait a minute. It was a Corvair.
A Corvair?
Ralph Nader's book, Unsafe at Any Speed. It was a Corvair. And I drove it around when I was like end of high school, beginning of college. And it kept dripping oil on the engine, so it always stunk of oil. And that would come in to the cab of the car, which made, in New England, I had to ride around with the windows down 12 months a year.
Oh,
that's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And totally safe sounding, by the way.
Oh, just nothing but the best.
Corvairs were known for that high safety record.
With no seat belts and no airbags.
Oh,
Again,
wow.
it's a miracle I'm alive.
Oh, all right. Question 4. If your house was on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
Oh, let's see. Oh, family photos. That's like a little too easy.
Yeah, that's a frequent answer.
That's the go-to. Yeah. I figured based on question 2, it was going to be your Guns N' Roses collection. So
No. I'm almost too young for Guns N' Roses. You've got to go back. I've seen the Rolling Stones 5 times.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So.
What's your favorite Stone song?
You Can't Always Get What You Want. When they performed it in Sympathy for the Devil, it's hard. When they performed it in Boston, not this past time they were in Boston, but before that, and I went to their concert, they had the Marsh Choir concert from Boston University come and sing their backup. Oh, it would have just, it's still unbelievable to hear them sing it with them.
I gotta say, Ben, do you got a favorite Stone song? Because I do. I absolutely do.
Don't. No, go ahead.
Mine is Beast of Burden. Absolutely. Every time I hear that song, it just gets me every time.
Well, and what I loved about that concert was Mick Jagger was up there. And you know, I mean, you have to give him respect. He is a man. He is surgically enhanced. There's no one his age with an abdomen that flat. No, believe me. But I also believe I don't think he's mistreated his body like, let's say Keith Richards.
Yes.
Where my Corvair could have fallen into one of the creases on his face. And I've always wondered, how is Keith Richards still alive? And his mother lived to be almost 100. So he's got those longevity genes.
Good genes.
And about a third of the way through the concert, and Jagger was impressive, but I thought, he's kind of dialing this in. About a third of the way through the concert, Keith Richards' drugs either kicked in or wore off. I am still not sure which one it was. And he came alive on the stage. He was mesmerizing. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, so he was truly the star of the show.
That's what I was going to say is during that song, how can you listen to Beast of Burden and not do the air guitar with Keith Richards? It's amazing every time I hear it. So, okay.
All
so this is the last question. Here we go.
Question 5. So you're at the convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
You have $9.18 in your pocket.
Okay.
What all does Margaret Fitzgerald buy?
Oh, I'm at the convenience store.
Now I know you guys you have some funny names out there. So is it like a Wawa or a 7-Eleven, Circle K? What are you in?
You know, we don't have a Wawa. I want to live around where there is a Wawa because they're very nice. They're very nice. And we don't have a lot of Circle K. It's mostly like 7-Eleven. Oh, there's a Tedeschi's, which, I mean, that's just someone's last name.
Right.
Not terribly exciting. Okay. All right. This is what happens when you're boring and you try to eat good food most of the time.
Oh, no, go ahead.
So if I'm going to be like bad, I am going to get, wait for it, a caffeine-free Diet Coke. Can you stand it?
Well,
yeah, a caffeine-free
normally
Diet
this is where the harsh criticism for me would come in, but like I said, you're Margaret Fitzgerald, so you can buy whatever you want. As a matter of fact.
Okay.
So what else would you get? That's like $3. So what else are you going to get?
Yeah. I hardly ever go to convenience stores. Like I said, isn't that pitiful? Oh, I'd pick up some cashews for my husband because he loves them. And I'd eat like 2 of them. That'd be enough. I think if you bought cashews at the convenience store, there goes the rest of your diet.
That's true. Yeah, they're going to be
honestly probably. Yeah.
And let me think. If I would get, I can't even think of any kind of a snack I would get in a convenience store. Not that I'm so pure that I don't ever eat garbage, but...
Well, what's your favorite candy bar?
Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to go all New Englander on you.
Oh, boy.
I would get a Sky Bar.
A Sky Bar? I'm not sure I know what a Sky Bar is.
Sky Bar, yes. They're made by, I think they're made by Necco, the same company that makes Necco wafers.
Okay.
But they're a curiously New England bar, and they have a chocolate base, and then 4 sections, and each section has a different flavor in it. One is caramel, one's marshmallow, and it's been so long since I've had one, I can't even think of the other 2. But growing up, my best friend and I would split a Sky Bar, and one of the reasons was I liked 2 of the flavors, and she liked the other 2.
That's
So
smart.
that's how you developed a best friend when you were growing up. You found somebody who you could split a Sky Bar with, and everybody was happy.
Okay, this is 5 questions with Tiffany. Tiffany, we ask every guest the same 5 questions. I ask the question, Tom makes fun of your answers. Now, with these questions, we don't want you thinking too hard. We want just give us an answer.
Oh, Lord. Okay. My heart is
it's going to tell us more about you.
No, it's fun. It's fun. This is the fun part.
This is not good for my...
Oh, stop it. It's perfectly fun.
All right. Question 1. What is your favorite medical word?
Oh, gosh. This is... I guess I like strep swabs because every time I say it, the kids start freaking out and gagging, and it's kind of funny. You just say strep swab, and every kid like runs to the other side of the room. It's just weird. It's like an instant gratification.
She's a sadist. Good to know.
Well, but, see now, the kids I get a reaction to when I say that we're doing the flu swab, and they're like, "Oh, like they would much rather do a strep swab over the flu swab any day."
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because the
I don't find that
flu swab is up the nose.
Yeah, I know that. I work in urgent care. It's crazy.
All right. Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Dentist.
I knew that. God.
Okay, why?
Or professional, like thrift store shopper. I don't know. I think
dentistry it's the thing. The professional.
I would say no. Dentistry is totally a real thing, Ben.
No.
Yeah, I used to be a dental assistant, and I just really liked dentistry a lot.
She can even say hello in Korean.
안녕하세요.
See? You should see Ben's face right now. It's pretty funny. That's another story for off the air, Ben.
That'll appeal to our Korean listeners.
Yeah, we have several listeners in Korea, so there you go, Tiffany.
Awesome.
But so, how did you get into nursing? Why didn't you go into like dental hygiene or something?
I didn't really want to be a hygienist because I didn't want to clean teeth all day, and I don't know.
It's like I wanted to be in banks, but I didn't really want to touch money.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like,
I want.
But the dentists don't clean your teeth. The hygienists do.
Yeah, you do realize dentists touch teeth, though.
Yeah, but they don't have to clean them. They get to like drill them and fill them and extract them.
The sadist part coming through again. See, okay.
Yeah, here you go.
I would love to be like an oral surgeon because I would love to take a tooth out. I just think it would be so like fun.
Ooh.
Do you want them to be awake while you're taking the tooth out by any chance? Would that make it better for you?
Some nitrous oxide, that'll be good.
Oh, there you go. She's like, yeah.
All right. Question 3. Tiffany, think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
It was a rolling turd. Would you like to know about that?
Yes. What kind of car was it?
I had a 1984 Chrysler Laser.
Oh.
I paid $300 for it, and it was a stick. It didn't have a radio, so my brother and I decided to put a boom box in the back of it, and we had to carry double D batteries everywhere we went. Or D batteries. Double D does not exist. That's something else. D batteries. So, and then every time that we would stop my car and start it back up again, we'd have to put water in it because of the
radiator.
Yes, that thing. Exactly. Yeah.
That thing.
So what color was this lovely vehicle?
It was maroon. my brother and I decided to put a little extra spray paint on the. We spray painted our hands and put our handprints on it. I have pictures. It's very.
Oh, I want to see a picture of this thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is.
It also didn't have heat in it, so we drove it all winter long. We would freeze all the way to Newark, just 45-minute drive from where I was living. Yeah. Actually, people I went to high school still talk about that car.
Well, how could you not?
Well, how could they not? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's twice been. I was like, yeah, that thing has got to be legendary status. Like, that should be on a poster board at your high school reunions.
The hand-printed Chrysler Laser. There you go. Yeah.
What year did you... Oh, never mind. Don't tell me. I don't want to know, because I was just trying to imagine what music she was playing. I imagined Belle Biv DeVoe Poison.
Oh, it was Nelly Hot in here all the way.
Oh, see, yeah, she's way too young. I was expecting like Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe playing on the backseat of this thing.
Well, I'm a Phil Collins fan, so that doesn't, I love Phil Collins.
I love Phil Collins. So there you go.
Oh, question. Wow. All right, question 4. Tiffany, if your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe. What's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
It would probably be pictures of my kids.
Other than pictures.
Oh, I can't have pictures?
Let's say they're safe too. They're safe in the cloud.
My North Face.
Oh, wow.
Tom, I love my North Face. It goes from all the way down to my toes. It keeps me warm. I could sleep in it if I wanted to. Why are you judging me? It's the one thing I didn't buy at a thrift store.
So, first of all, that's my entire job during 5 questions is to judge you. Second of all,
I forgot
everybody always has pictures during this part of the show.
Yeah,
like
everybody says pictures.
I in my head I was saying pictures or flash drive with pictures or photo album. I was like, here it comes. Like, I already know.
Oh man, I was trying not to say pictures too, but it wouldn't get out of my head.
Well, no, you have to roll with what you're saying. I love pictures, but I was waiting for her to say like my Google Assistant.
Oh, I do. I was going to say I love, but I'm trying not to say that too.
Oh no. Please do.
You might as well roll with it now. Yeah.
I love. Okay, Google.
Yeah, she does.
So great. Like I'm in the kitchen cooking and I want to know how many like tablespoons are in 3 cups. It tells me. It's great.
They make those from Amazon too. And you can buy those with our link. JustSomePodcast.com.
Oh, you're right. Excellent.
I understand why people want the pictures, but at the same time, like Ben said, is like...
Well, the pictures are on your phone, too, and they're backed up by your Google Drive, so I guess I could see that. But...
It's okay. All right.
Although the doctor I worked with the other day made fun of my coat, so I don't know.
I have, too, so I get it.
Yeah, he was like, you're 5'7" and your coat is 8 foot, so it doesn't make any sense.
That totally sounds like something Tom would say too.
Oh, Tom, I should have said my cat shirt, my Taylor Swift cat shirt.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes, that's what you should have said, but it's too late now, Tiffany. It's burnt to a fucking crisp. There is no more Taylor Swift-esque cat shirt. It's gone.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
She doesn't love that.
No, she doesn't love it.
I love my cat shirt.
Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. You go to a convenience store. What all do you buy?
Am I tired, or like is this the beginning of the day or the end of the day or like lunchtime?
Whatever you want it to be.
It's whatever time. Yeah.
A vitamin water.
Yep.
And a Kit Kat.
I already knew that.
What flavor?
The one with caffeine.
Okay.
What?
He wanted to know what flavor.
The yellow one, because it has caffeine in it.
I love the yellow flavor one. Of yellow.
I love yellow.
do. I love the color yellow, actually. Are you guys keeping a list of I loves?
Oh, we will be. Yes, don't worry.
Okay.
It'll make a great soundbite. So if I'm watering Kit Kat, that's like $2, $3.
Okay. So
I got $6 left.
do I have my? Oh gosh, $6 is a lot. I could buy a lot of stuff from the thrift store. I can't just keep it. I have to spend it all.
Yep, you guys have been every bit of it.
Lottery tickets.
Is that what you thought she was going to say, Tom?
Final answer.
I understand how her brain works. I feel at this point between the
Actually, can I put the vitamin water back and the Kit Kat? Because I just want to buy all lottery tickets now.
Jeez. Oh wow.
Yes, I'm actually returning this vitamin water.
Yeah, she's going to take a drink out of it, but she's like, it's okay.
I'll just tell them it was expired.
All right, Laurel, you said you're ready. 5 questions. So, I guess.
Do you feel ready, Laurel?
I think so. This is the only part that I was a little nervous for, but I think I'm ready.
Yeah, you should be. I hope you're shaking a little bit. Here we go.
Well, just in case anybody has, this is the first episode that someone has listened to. This is the same 5 questions that we ask to every single guest. I ask the question, Tom's make fun of your answers. So, question 1, what is your favorite medical word?
So I will again give a shout out to my alma mater, Luther College. And I have a vivid memory being in anatomy class and one of the professors talking about anatomy in the head. And she was talking about dura mater. And she said the way to remember it is it means tough mother. And I like that medical term, and I liked how she helped us remember it.
Right. It's hard to make fun of because that's exactly how I remember it too. I remember someone saying it was tough mother, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I can't really make fun of that too much, but I'm going to try harder on the next one. So you get double on one of these next ones.
Okay.
Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Oh, I know you're going to make fun of me for this one. I would love to be a group fitness instructor. I'm an endurance athlete, and that's how I discovered my joy of exercise was doing group fitness classes. And I did get to try it out during COVID-19 shelter in place because the gym was closed and I didn't want to do weights on my own. So I recruited 2 neighbors, and we've done socially distanced exercise in my driveway twice a week.
Oh, God. There we go.
And it's been quite entertaining, I think, for all the neighbors.
Wow. Could Laurel and I be more polar opposites? I'm trying to avoid people and I don't run anywhere. Like a bear could be chasing me. I'm like, not today, bear. So I'm not running anywhere. Do you run like marathons or anything? Or is it just like 5Ks for fun?
I do enjoy marathons. I did the Kansas City Marathon last year.
Are you shitting me? Jeezy, crazy.
See, so, you're into fitness, and Tom wants to be a competitive eater. So, I mean, it's
there you go. See, it all works. Yeah,
we all have our own endurance sports.
Yes, and Ben's is putting up with me, so it all works out. See, oh my God, endurance, and she just found a way to work out. Good Lord! All right, you're that person. We all know one, and it's Laurel now.
All right, question 3. Think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Oh, rolling turd. It was a Toyota Echo. And I can't even keep a straight face talking about it. It had no cruise control. So I was driving between Kansas City and Decorah, Iowa, which is like a good 7-hour drive with minimal stops with no cruise control.
Oh, that's brutal.
What color was it?
Green.
Okay.
Oh, God. Green. So you were driving a green egg with no. Did it even have power windows? I bet we had roll down windows.
No, roll down windows. You're totally right.
God, jeez. Yeah. Well, did you have to pedal start it when you got into it, or like how did it work? Did it have 3 cylinders? I honestly. I know a person that had an Echo, and every time I got into it, I'm like, thank God you have a car, because otherwise I would not get in this shit box for anything. And now Laurel, but see, she is saying rolling turd, which congratulations, you are correct. It is. But at the same time, I'm just getting this, I love to run marathons and study things. I'm like, I'm surprised she isn't like, it was good for the environment, Tom. Like, bullshit.
Well, when it's your first car, you have nothing to compare it to. You're just excited to have a car that you can afford. And I didn't have a car payment. And I didn't realize how basic it was until I got a different car.
I was going to say, you didn't realize it was that basic until you literally sat in any other vehicle in America. Like, were you comparing it to like a Yugo in like Serbia? Like, what is your comparison basis for a Toyota Echo?
The Subaru station wagon. That was what she was comparing it to. And it was...
I would take the Subaru. Like, are you shitting? Like,
man.
I'm pretty sure it has the same tire, like, as a riding lawnmower. Like, this is not a high performance vehicle.
It's a miracle I made it back from spring break one year in a snowstorm. Really?
Oh, yeah, that's a bad combo. Inclement weather and a Toyota Echo. Yeah, just isn't that the one that has like the dash in the center of the console?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about that part. It's been a while.
Yeah, those guys screwed it up so bad they didn't put the dash where the dash goes. So, good Lord, man. Yeah, because I always want to have to turn my head when I'm checking my speed. So that's a good idea. So, yeah.
All right, question 4. I think Tom more than made up for question 1 on the third question there. So,
yeah.
Question 4: your house is on fire. Everyone, including your pets, are safe. Other than pictures, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
Oh, other than pictures.
Yes, we're taking the
we had to modify it
answer off because
everybody's going to say pictures.
Was that what you were going to say, Laurel?
It was, of course.
God.
I have 2 small children. Of course, it's my pictures. No, so in my bedroom, as we just went through the whole thing about me being an endurance athlete, I have this personalized, beautiful wood sign that my dad made me from a tree that fell down in their backyard years ago. And we hung this cool metal rod on it. And I have all my race medals hanging on there. So I could probably grab that off the wall and run out pretty fast with it.
Okay, so you get bonus points because it's something cool your dad made, but the race medals, I was like, oh, Laurel race. Oh, no, I was actually expecting her to say something like my favorite sweatband for running or something like that. Like ankle weights so I could do more squats while I'm running around. I wasn't sure where we were going to.
My Nike cross trainers. Yeah.
Yes. I just got those Brooks running shoes, guys. So, yeah, there you go.
And they come up with something a little better than that.
No. I was like, oh, it was all sweet. I was like, oh, her dad made it for her. She's like, yeah.
It is.
And then she's like, and then I pinned my medals of achievement over you, fatty, right to it. I'm going to staple it to you and make you run. I'm like, damn, Laurel, you had me. You had me. So,
all right.
She's going to have to chase me down while I'm eating my Cheetos. So that's how that works.
Question 5. Laurel, you have $9.18 in your pocket. You're at the convenience store. What all do you buy?
At the convenience store. Well, usually I never have to buy chapstick because I just get it from the expos at conferences. But there's no conferences this year. So I probably would stock up on a couple of chapstick and a coffee drink, because I love coffee and I love gas station coffee. Like that's how I started to drink coffee, was the like really cheap, sweet cappuccino. And I don't drink it anymore, but it would definitely be a guilty pleasure to have one.
I am so many things to unpack here for a second.
Yes.
Hold on. Gas station coffee is where you started the coffee trend.
I didn't drink coffee until my 3rd year of college, and I had a roommate. So the first time was not the gas station coffee, but that's what really got me like hooked on it. And I had this roommate that she would buy that powdered cappuccino stuff, and she would make coffee and then mix the powdered cappuccino to make it taste kind of sweet and creamy. And it smelled good. So I asked her if I could try some. And I was so focused on my pathophysiology chapter that day. It's like, I get it. I get why people love this stuff. And then I would have to drive from, our 3rd year was in Rochester, Minnesota at the Mayo Clinic. And I would have to drive from there
down to campus sometimes in Iowa. And so I would stop. It was like a treat. You stop at the gas station and get this 80-cent cappuccino at the Come and Go.
Then I could drive for 17 hours straight.
Exactly. We need a catheter, but
yeah. I really expected her to say something like all natural ostrich jerky and a Propel. Oh, come on. Where are we?
Yeah.
But you blew my mind with 80-cent
gas station
coffee. I was like,
chapstick. Don't forget the chapstick.
Chapstick's horrible for your lips. Don't do that to me, Laurel. Out of all the stuff, come on.
All right, Shannon. So this is 5 questions, and basically what this is we ask the same 5 questions to every single guest that we have on the show. I ask the questions. Tom makes fun of your answers.
Okay.
With you, it's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good time. And so these are questions that we need to think a whole lot about them. We just kind of want your first thoughts, and it just kind of tells us more about you.
Okay.
All right, question 1.
She said okay.
Yeah, she agreed. All right, question 1. What is your favorite medical word?
Oh, dang. I don't know.
Did she say how boring?
How boring? This
Well,
question
let me tell you, that's wrong answer, Shannon.
I guess my favorite medical word, I don't know, because everything I think of is dirty that comes to mind, like anus.
Yeah, say it. There you go. That's your favorite medical word is anus. There you go. Shannon's the first to say that. Is there a particular reason why anus is there a word?
Every time I see those signs, about Uranus fudge or something, I always think of buttholes.
Uranus. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Uranus.
I like it. I mean, that's, yeah. There you go. All right.
That does itself. I don't even have to help with that one.
It just kind of wrote itself, didn't it, Tom? Question 2, Shannon. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
Horticulture.
Wow. Okay. Is there a reason why we're going down that road?
I don't know. Just something besides medicine, just being outside, and I don't know.
Not a lot of buttholes in horticulture.
Yeah. Not a lot of wiping butts. And, yeah.
There might be buttholes. You never know. I mean,
and one with nature, I guess. I don't know.
That's a good answer. So Tom's here just to make fun of him, so don't worry about him.
He's stuck in the bowl.
He usually is. Question 3, Shannon. Think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
A rolling turd. It was a 1990 Geo Storm. It was yellow in color.
Did you say a yellow Geo Storm?
Yeah, I think she did.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, no, you're right. That is definitely a rolling turd.
Was it like bright yellow or?
Yeah, it was bright yellow.
She's laughing too hard.
You heard a mile away.
Yeah. Did you name the car?
Yes, the Bumblebee.
Oh, the Bumblebee. And this is way before Transformers, so she thought she was hot shit right there.
Yeah.
How fast could you get your car up to? I know you gunned it at least once. How fast? 55?
Yeah. I don't think I got it above 70 at any time. It was a piece of junk.
Max speed of 70. Wow.
Question 4, Shannon. If your house is on fire and everyone, including your pets, are safe, other than pictures, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
Probably clothes.
Like all of your clothes? Like you're going to carry all of them? I got this, Tom. Just say.
Yeah.
You can see me winding up.
I could. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. So you're going to put every piece of clothing you own on to get out of your house?
I'm going to put them in a bag. Not as much as I can. If my house is on fire.
One item.
One item? So I only get one item of clothing?
No,
that's literally the question.
One thing you want out of your house. One thing.
So I can't take all my clothes?
No. They're gone.
Oh, shit.
I guess you can take your favorite set of pajamas. I mean, I don't know what you want here.
I don't know. I don't really know that anything's important besides pictures. My dog.
Good Lord. These people on pictures. Your dog's safe. We're not killing any dogs. So.
You don't have like a leftist, like liberal medal or anything like that that you want to grab.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess I would take my fire safe. Yeah.
So the house is on fire. You have a fire safe, which is made to be safe in fires, and that's the one that you take. God, Shannon, you're killing me here.
I don't know what else to do.
When she said clothes, legit, I had a picture in my head of that scene from A Christmas Story when the mom is dressing Ralphie's little brother and all the clothes that he can barely move. That was Shannon like trying to waddle out of the house on fire with like 70 clothes on. So Shannon's overly practical. Gotcha. All right.
Question 5. Oh, this one should be interesting. All right.
Here we
go.
Question
5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. You're at the convenience store. What all do you buy?
$9.18, probably. Do I have to spend all my money? Because I'm probably just going to buy
You don't have to spend it all. That's what you have.
Probably just a Dr. Pepper and a pack of gum.
She's such a good person. I was waiting for her to say, and then donate the rest to the children's fund, because they always have that little thing right next to the register. Like, damn, Shannon, could you just buy a Slim Jim and tell me something about yourself? Oh, come on, a Dr. Pepper. What kind of gum? What's your favorite gum? Because my wife has got a particular gum.
Soft Mint. Orbit's Soft Mint.
Orbit's, that's like a $4 gum, isn't it? I mean,
it's expensive.
Yeah, so there you go. Good thing she's got $9.18. Now she's only got 22 cents to give those poor starving children. Look what you did, Shannon. Just because you wanted Orbits, Wrigley's wasn't good enough, huh?
See, Tom can turn it no matter what. He can turn it into making fun of you somehow. That's what we keep him around for.
That's what my special skill is.
Yeah.
You guys are all saving people's lives. I'm like, I can ruin your self-esteem. So.
All right. Well, that concludes 5 questions. Wow. All right, Jeff. So this is 5 questions. What this is we ask the exact same 5 questions to every single guest that we have. I ask the questions. Tom makes fun of your answers. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, shoot. Let's do this.
All right. Question 1. I like somebody who's, he's ready to go. He's
like, I got stuff to do, Ben. Let's go. I got a refrigerator to build or something. Let's go.
All right. Question 1, Jeff. What is your favorite medical word?
Smegma.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
Jeez.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah. Don't got a lot of smegma jokes, do you, Tom?
I was saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not out there yet.
Yeah, nope. That's like the O2 slider. I was like, I was not seeing that coming right there. Just, whoa, what just happened right there? Okay.
How do you not laugh when you hear that word?
Oh, no, yeah.
Everybody giggle.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I did when you first said it.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Question 2, Jeff. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be? And you can't use any previous jobs either.
I'm good. I've moved on. I can't go back there. I'd love to build motorcycles. I really would. I think it'd be fun as hell. I'm not allowed to ride one or own one, but I could build them. People let me ride them.
Well, first of all, I started laughing because I was thinking the same thing Ben alluded to. I was like, well, what the hell hasn't he already done? Okay, let's just get that out of the way.
That eliminates a lot of stuff, yeah.
So, okay, so hold on. Do you have, like, when you picture a motorcycle, what do you picture in your head?
Oh,
what is it?
Like the American Chopper stuff, like the really just bizarre, stupid, just obnoxiously large,
like some kind of 70s soft tail that's all been tricked out.
Just obnoxious, yeah.
But I think it would be
I want
fun.
it to pollute. Yeah.
And be loud. It has to be loud.
Yes.
Rattle the windows.
Look, if you're gonna get a bike, it's gotta be loud. Like that's just
for sure.
Yeah, I don't care if it's a cruiser, a crotch ride, like that thing just better door rattle. That's just how it is.
Agreed.
All right, Jeff. Question 3. Think back to your first car. Stylish ride or rolling turd?
Oh no, it was all right. It was in between. I had a 1986 Ford EXP. All right, so you got to understand, I'm a little older than you guys just by looking at your pictures. So this thing was bitching. It was a stick shift and it had the emergency brake in the middle.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
the console. So I don't know how many times I slid into the parking lot in high school just sideways, Dukes of Hazzard style, and I went through probably 3 sets of tires on that thing in a year. It was fantastic. Love that car.
So I would say stylish ride. I think we're going to have to make a final determination.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's not cool, but it was fun.
Well, that's your first car. It's got to be a little bit of fun.
I kind of want that car back. I'm not going to lie to you. I still drive that thing.
And would you still slide into the parking lot, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
Like a glove. So.
All right, Jeff, question 4. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe. Other than pictures, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I'm not really attached to anything. This might be politically incorrect, but I got a pretty nice gun collection. I'd probably grab that.
No, that's. But you get one gun. We've had this debate on the show with other people. So one gun.
So I got to pick a gun.
One gun.
One gun. All right. Let's see which one.
It better be good because now you're talking my language.
All right. So, well, shit, I got a lot of them.
I really thought he was going to say slide rule, but
no. Come on, man. I calculators, brother. Come on. I'm not that old.
I got the TI-86, bro. So.
86.
Graphing calculator.
All right. I don't know. I've got a pretty cool gun that I got from my dad. It's a World War II British .303 jungle carbine. So it's just a cool old antique gun that just I think it's neat. Now I got guns that are way more valuable than that, but that's just the coolest because it was my dad's and he's had it forever.
Are you more of a rifle or a pistol or a shotgun guy?
I got them all.
No, but I'm saying, like, do you have a preference?
Which kid do you like better? Come on, man.
Come on, Tom. Jeez.
Oh.
Come on, Tom.
Oh, silly me.
Well, so when I graduated nursing school, my present to myself was I built an AR-15.
Nice.
So I bought all the parts cheap and built it myself, and it's a fun little gun, but it's not something that's necessarily the most practical.
No, I've bought the lower, but I have not made more progress. I want to, but I just haven't.
You got the hardest part to get.
yeah, right? I got that, but it's certainly not the most expensive part. So
no, it's not. You're right. Barrels get expensive. Yeah, I got to keep barrels too. Yeah, right.
It starts going up real quick from here. So
you start adding on cool stuff to it too.
Yeah,
you can spend a ton of money on that stuff, but. So I don't know. I mean, I'm being sarcastic about my gun collection, but I don't know. I'm a hunter, so I'm always out in the woods with kids and stuff. So that's just part of the culture.
I'm going to have to go with officially. That's a good answer. The Lee Enfield 303. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Jeff. Question 5. You have $9.18 in your pocket. You're at the convenience store. What all are you buying?
Oh, geez, Pete. I don't know. Let's see. I'd probably get usually a large cup of coffee.
Okay.
Half. You're gonna laugh at me. I'm a creature of habit. I do this every day. I get half of the vanilla. What do you call it?
Cappuccino.
The cappuccino thing. I fill it up because I'm too lazy to do the little cuppy thing of vanilla creamers.
Yeah.
Half of that. Half a coffee. And let's see. What does that leave me? About $6 left, right? $7 left.
Yeah, there you
go. A bag of hot fries. Those things are awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't know, tall boy beer, probably.
Wow. For the drive home? What's going on there, sir?
You got to go up, you got to come down, right?
Yeah.
Up and down.
Well, I was going to ask, right as you said coffee, I'm like, okay, how do we take our coffee? I really need to try though. It has a very popular option, the like half of flavored and like half black. I still haven't done it. I've always been one cream, one sweet and low. So
see, it's too much time to little cups, and I got fat thumbs, and it's just not worth it. I just hit the button and it's done. And over the years, it's gotten more and more of the foo-foo stuff in there than probably it was in the past. Because it was like I can't admit that I'm getting this French vanilla.
Right. Yeah.
You know what? When people say that stuff, I don't do the one cream and one sweet and low because I'm like old school. I just do it because that's like what I know. When people say the whole, well, that's like a vanilla. I'll make up some word, but vanilla latte. I'm like, hey, if it tastes good, I'm drinking it. I don't care about your opinion. So there you go. So
Jeff, what's your beer of choice?
Oh, geez, I don't discriminate. No, so I have a buddy that worked with me at one of my last engineering company is an electrical instrumentation control engineer. And I kind of lost touch with him, and then we reconnected. He actually is the brew guy. He's like the engineer for Great Lakes Brewing.
Oh.
And so, I kind of, it's expensive and it's good, but, I kind of support Great Lakes.
He looks apprehensive, so I'm just saying.
Not bad.
If it has anything to do with professional sports, I'm
No.
So basically,
no.
I don't know if you ever watched Inside the Actors Studio with James Lipton. So he used to ask the same 10 questions to every guest. And so that's kind of what it's homage to that. So we ask the same 5 questions to every guest, and it just kind of gives us an idea of into your inner psyche. So it's fun. So I asked the questions.
Fruit Loops, peanut butter, and a jump rope.
Well, there you go.
See, I love this game already. There you go.
So basically, I ask the questions, and Tom cracks jokes about your answers. So
it works. So,
question 1, Brad. What is your favorite medical word?
Sphincter.
Ooh, the classic.
Yeah. Good one.
I mean, there's like a Wayne's World reference in there.
Exactly. Sphincter says what? Yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with that. I probably said that a million times in my life. So
it's a good one. All right. Question 2. If you could do any job in the world other than what you currently do, what would it be?
I think maybe architect. Yeah. It's not a funny answer. It's not an exciting answer. It's not even that interesting an answer. But like if I had to do it all over again, what would I do? Like, space relations and, there's some creativity involved in that. You got to be able to work with other people. Not that I'm the best at that, but, team building and things like that. So there's a social aspect to it. I think
architect would be kind of cool because especially if you design something.
Yeah.
And then you like drive by it like 10 years later, like that was I came up with that. I could see that.
The guy who designed the museum in Spain, Frank Lloyd Wright, like some of the stuff like an architect can do is just fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Though every time I hear the word architect, I think of George Costanza, so that's a problem. And then the second thing was I was really hoping you were going to say professional football punter, like something like that. Like, oh, you got me. I wasn't expecting that. So
no, it's another academic type job that's cerebral and not that exciting. Not like an acrobat. I would be in Cirque du Soleil. I would be a professional gambler. I would be, I don't know, what are all the exciting things?
A professional gambler
would just not have the
if you ever want to go to a casino, Brad, you let me know, because if there's one thing I know how to do is win just enough to make the pit bosses suspicious, and then they come over to the table, and then it makes all my friends really nervous. So of course I'm drunk, so I don't care at that point, but it's a great time for me. So if you're ready, you let me know. So
I actually had on my show Blake Eastman. He started the first brick and mortar poker school. We talked about nonverbal communication. Now that we're all either over telehealth or behind the mask. So I actually had him. He's a professional poker player.
Another episode I'm going to have to listen to.
Exactly. I'm going to be listening.
I'm going to be like binge listening to your show, I think.
I hope I see those downloads spike.
Hopefully you will.
I'll know who's listening.
There you go. Yeah. All right, Brad. Question 3. I want you to think back to your first car. Was it a stylish ride or a rolling turd?
Rolling turd. It was like my parents' old car. Although the first car that I ever bought, Pontiac Firebird.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Did you?
2001, the last year. 2001 was the last year they made it. Like it wasn't like T-tops or anything like that. It was a convertible, and it was when I was a resident. So I was so miserable that the only pleasure I got during my day was to drive to and from the hospital. So I got a convertible so I could drive to and from the hospital with the top down. And it was, the best part of my day.
It's awesome.
And I legit was going to say T-tops. I was legit. That was like the next question out of my head. And then you took it out.
Sorry. No T-tops. It was no turning radius. It was all hood and windshield. So it was it was a huge car, but there was no room for people. It was completely fuel efficient. It was like 2 inches off the ground. So if it snowed, I was immobile. It was the worst decision for a vehicle, especially as a resident. But
It was
there
fun.
it is.
So that's
Pontiac.
It's hard to make fun of that because he started off with, I was a turd. I'm like, no. My favorite's when they're like, no, it was great. It was an 88 Caprice Classic. I'm like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. This is how it goes down.
All right, Brad. Question 4. If your house is on fire, everyone, including your pets, are safe. Other than pictures, what's the one thing you want to get out of your house?
My laptop. It's got all my podcast interviews on it.
There you go.
See, that's the podcaster right there.
Because I'm an idiot. I don't have my stuff in the cloud. It's just on my laptop. So if my laptop craps out, I'm hosed.
I understand. I edit this show, and that's where all my stuff's on my laptop. So I need to back it up into the cloud somewhere, but I haven't.
Gotta have priorities. I'm not pictures. Well, pictures are all in the cloud, right? All the pictures of my kids and stuff.
That's everybody's answer, so we had to take that answer off the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if there's anything else of value in my house that I can think of. Like
the laptop is good. All right. Question 5, Brad. You have $9.18 in your pocket. You're at a convenience store. What all do you buy?
This is crunch time, Brad. Crunch time.
I need some context. Like, what time of day is it? Am I on a road trip? Am I going somewhere?
No.
I don't get anything.
$9.18.
Is this like 20 years ago? I'm in college. Nope. It's the middle of the night. I'm really hungry.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow, 2020.
Tomorrow. Oh, God. I'm so boring. It's going to be like chocolate chip cookies and a coffee or something. Like,
hey, that is a go-to. I know. Look, compared to some of the answers we get where it's, I want a protein water and some kale. I'm like, no, you are done, madam. Get off my show. No, I can deal. How do you take your coffee? Here's another I want to hear.
How do I take my coffee? Okay. Now you're going to get a whole thing. My wife and I are kind of coffee snobs. We actually cold brew our coffee at home and then sweeten it with a little maple syrup and whole milk.
I want to do that so bad now. Like,
it's easy. You get one of these mesh bags that they use for, like, people make their own almond milk or something. That's nice. Yeah, those kale
that's
people
just horrible.
Make the almond milk.
Yes, kale people.
But it's like
terrible.
These like the really thin, really small holes in the mesh bag so that the coffee grounds don't get through. You grind your own beans. We found it's best with espresso beans, and then you put it in the bag in the water overnight, and you can have your coffee for the week. So you don't have to like make it every single day. You just like pour it out of the pitcher because it stays for a while. And that's so we have cold brew. It was from homage to the coffee place that was next to our first apartment. We used to live in Long Island City, Queens, and they had this stuff called Rocket Fuel, which was cold brew with maple syrup and whole milk.
Sounds
delicious.
You had me at Rocket Fuel.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at me. You had me at maple syrup, okay? But I mean, for cool points, Rocket Fuel is definitely the way to go.
But there's something about the maple syrup that just adds something to the coffee that the sugar doesn't. It gives a little more depth.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I certainly I can get along with a coffee. I wish I drank it more, but I'm too lazy in the morning to always get coffee. So sometimes it's just, a Diet Pepsi, but
practice swearing just to pass the time. Lately I see why I am alone. I caught some road rage and I thought of you. And all the many times you say I should have known.